Bah, you already know this is about to be an absolute wreckfest. That is why I am not even showing qualifying. We are starting all the way at the back. We are the 24 car. Plenty of I rating to gain and plenty of safety rating to lose. This is my second go at getting a clean race today. We got immediately obliterated into... Well, we actually made it past a Rouge and Radion, and then someone pit maneuvered someone, and they bounced off of the right-hand wall, and as you know, that's angled perfectly to send them flying back on track. What followed was a wreck I can only describe as catastrophic, and there were 9 of the 24 cars left without damage at the end of all of that. And our race was completely done. So hopefully that doesn't happen. We're just going to take it very, very nice and easy on this start. I am not really expecting to... we're not going to battle. We're not going to battle till lap 1's done. We're going to wait nice and long for everyone here. See, this guy gets it. Ben Baker 5. Just get some warmth in the tires here. Go a little wide. Cut back. And let's keep up. But not... see, the other one started from the pits too. He's even smarter. That guy actually qualified first and chose to start from the pits. That's crazy. We're going to go nice and easy because up above this hill, yep, there's one. Alright. We seem to have a fair shot at a clean race here. We're going to hold our line as Mark is sailing up our outside. And brake early because we don't want to obliterate him on cold tires. We have the chance for rain this session. I hope we don't get rain because I'm on the dry tire and I really don't feel like pitting. Well, we're cooking it a little in there. It's nice to know we have pace though, and we can probably follow this guy who seems to be a little faster than us through. But plenty of time, of course, no need to make all of these crazy moves right out from the get-go. Well, and we just had to check up. We are gonna hold our brakes though and be nice and clean. That's kind of embarrassing, but there's plenty of time in the race to catch up. I'm sure people will be on the aggressive side. I mean, we kind of were there. We were just trying to not end someone's race. Looks like we got some... Oh, we got a couple people. We're just going to take a 1X because he's rejoining a little questionably. But there's also no real reason to expect people to show up that late in the race. So that is at least 2 spots guaranteed. He had significant damage. Protest in the chat, and that's probably gonna be a common theme here. We're kind of blowing the corner a little bit, and we got a bunch of people pitting in. There's a whole group of cars above or in front of us here. Hopefully, we can catch up to them. Not sure if we will, though. I mean, we started off this race with the... It doesn't matter how careful you are. Sometimes you just, you know, screw yourself over. But hopefully it doesn't get boring and we actually do get to catch up to people there. Finally getting to take that corner at the proper speed. We are closing to the people in front. Wonder if they might have damage. Okay, we just barely got a 1X there too. Okay. Need to brake just a little bit earlier for that corner. And this one too. I'm kind of used to the GT braking distances. I run the Porsche around here. I did that for the Spa 24-hour race, which there is footage somewhere kicking around of that. But I wasn't really committed to the whole YouTube thing at the time. Looks like we got a slow guy here. Wonder if he has damage. He's gonna let us by on the outside. Thank you. I bet he just went off. I don't think he actually has damage, so hopefully he's not too much faster than us and we don't have to fight just to keep him behind. Yellow flag was coming out, so I wonder if we're gonna gain any more here. Could potentially be worth sitting behind this guy and actually bump drafting him to get up. I'm not sure what his pace is like. We do seem to be a little bit more comfortable in the car. Yeah, we do seem to be a lot more comfortable, but we're gaining a lot of time to the cars in front, so I'm really not worried about it. Yeah, 4.7 seconds. I'm sure we could get that down to maybe even as little as 3 by end of the straight, because we tend to be doing a little bit better than the people in front of us. No, maybe I way overestimated how fast we were taking that compared to them. One thing's for sure though, we are much faster than the guys in front. So it's only a matter of time. Sitting 17th now, which is nothing to write home about. But hopefully, once we can catch up, we can have a bit of an entertaining battle. Because right now, all we've gotten are free spots. Well, looks like that guy went off. We went off too. We'll actually collect another 1X. Let's try to dodge him. He thankfully let us by. He took another 1X, I think, there to avoid us, which maybe we could have been a little bit more careful as he was rejoining, but I digress. Now we're really catching the guys in front. I can actually see the back of the main pack here on the map. So maybe we can even make some headway across these 11 laps and finish in a decent spot. Who knows? Always going to do a little bit of a lift there. I know it's not the fastest way, but it feels better than what we were doing before, which is flat. We are gonna do some embarrassing laps compared to those times, but it's still enough to catch, which means these guys must be running 24s. We're not quite within the slipstream, which is rather unfortunate, but we do tend to be getting slightly better runs. Yeah, okay, now we're in the slipstream. We're gonna get plenty of time as we're pulled along. A little over braking there, or over entry, over driving. It's fine by me though. We did make the corner, if you could call it that. Let's focus on getting around this guy at this point. Everyone's nice and spaced out, so I do feel comfortable making moves. Got another wreck up here. Let's watch out. He is staying nice and still for us. That is wonderful. We have another car off the track with a absolutely horrible rejoin. That was right across the track, right at our bumper. That was terrifying. We're going to send it side by side, and he's just going to let us by. He must be here for the safety rating. There's another car stopped. He is all turned around. Thank you for not moving. And that is more free spots. Man, if we didn't self-spin, we'd only have 3x right now for off tracks, but we're chilling at 5. Still not terrible, but not increasing the safety rating like I want to be, but that's not really something you're going to gain too much of here when you're running the good old Porsche Cup. I feel like we all kind of knew that going in, that this was going to be a little bit of a wreck fest. Got a big pack in front of us, and a bunch of people in the pits. So we have moved up to 13th, and this is starting from 24th, so 12 spots up is pretty damn good, I would say. And after self-spinning. I guess 11 spots up. That's how that works. I know math. We are going to be in slipstream here. We're going to give it a little bit of a lift. That felt pretty good through there. And we... Oh, there's an incident ahead. I don't see anyone sliding, so I'm going to keep on pedaling through. We're going to brake early because we are absolutely cooking behind that guy. We were at nearly our top speed this car is capable of with that draft. It's just so powerful on these straights. And we need to find a way past this guy. He's gonna run it a little wide to the corner, but that's gonna give him a better exit here. He's just gonna actually concede. He must have damage, or he's just being safe. I appreciate the position nonetheless. So it's actually not turning out too bad for us here. I just wish we didn't have our minor hiccup at the beginning, because we could have been much further than we are now. But I'll still take a 12th place. I would love to get to the draft of the guys in front, but I just don't know if we have the pace to do that quite yet. Potentially we get some time back here. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe breaking into this chicane we get some time back. Yeah, we do. Now hopefully we can gain enough time on this last hairpin, and then we'll have the draft all the way down this front stretch. Not if we blow the corner like that, though. I'm hoping that we can get a better run through Rouge and Radion, and then maybe we can weasel our way back in. That does not seem like it. There is an incident ahead, though. We are going to sail past this car who has hit the wall. That is Ben Baker. So sad to see the guy who was chilling with us at the very beginning taken out of the race like that. But we are up with this car now. Let's see what his pace is like. Seems like we might have a little bit of speed on him. We'll see what he does into this corner. He actually brakes at the correct spot. We overdrove it a little bit. He's going to run a little wide there. No problem. We're going to get some good slipstream. We're going to take just a tad bit of a better line, but can't really go anywhere right now. We're going to have to sit behind him till this straightaway, I think. Which is fine, because we are both gaining to the cars ahead. Oh, he's very slow through there. We are going to have a little bit less aero following behind him, but now we can move on to just absolutely sailing past with this draft, hopefully. We actually want to try and lift slightly less than him here. And we'll even go on the outside. He's conceding the position. Thank you very much, sir. Probably just doesn't want to deal going side by side into there, which I totally understand. I probably look like a maniac the way I'm driving. This is very unlike me, but really, I thought we were expected to be 24th. Either way, we will be in the slipstream. They are going to go side by side in the Rouge and Radion. That is crazy. We are going to get a better run than the car in front, though. And that's going to let us really pick up some pace this lap. We did a 21 last lap. Okay, we didn't take the penalty, but we need to be better about braking earlier when that when we have all that extra energy, you know? Could potentially get a top 10. Oh, we are in a top 10 right now. This is huge. We have a crazy run out of there. I think he's just going to give us the inside.
Clear on the left.
Thank you, sir. Although, maybe he wants the slipstream for this corner, or for this straight here, and then he's gonna pass us back. As we don't have anything from the car in front. Unfortunate. And actually, after the car in front, there's a bit of a gap, so I don't know if we'll be catching all of those guys, especially since we are severely running out of time to do it. Need to work on getting the car rotated a lot better there. But, yeah, this is actually going fairly well, I would say. We're a little bad at that corner. I can't tell if we need to carry more speed, less speed, or get on the throttle earlier or later. Very confusing on that one. He's going to get an amazing run, and that is going to completely remove us from the slip. We are not getting anything, which is a little unfortunate, but that means that I can actually break the proper time here and not be overdriving. Looks like he's kind of turning on the jets in these last couple laps. We are not quite fast enough to match his pace throughout the whole track. There are some corners where he is definitely getting away from us. But there's others like that one where we definitely have more. It'll be interesting to see. If we can get within a second on this next, the back straight, then I think we'll be in good shape. Oh boy, the tires are really going there. I have not exactly been kind to them this whole race either. As you can probably tell, we've been pushing like an absolute madman at least what I'm capable of. Not that we're doing particularly fast lap times. Alright, here we are. Look, we do actually catch the slipstream here. Nope. Or it's not strong, but I think we also lift off less than him there. And I think we brake later here. Someone else just went in. Wonder what for. Well, that's another free spot for us. 3 laps to go. And we just set our fastest lap of the session. That is impressive stuff. That's what we want to be doing all session. He's going to get away from us here, but we will have the slip all the way down the straight. We are close enough. Oh, I felt our front end lift up there. That was terrifying. I'm doing everything I can to absolutely maximize the benefit of this slipstream here. We are going to be moving crazy fast, so I'm going to brake a little early. You can see I'm braking probably 100 meters back compared to him, and that was about right for us. I can feel the tires really getting hot now. We need to be careful on those brakes, or we might go around just like we did right at the beginning. This is going to be an absolute heater of a lap for us as well. But we're blowing it. I think we're following him a little too much here. Potentially, I'd be down to work with him. He seems fast enough. But we'll find out. Well, no, because we would love him to push us, because we are faster than him. Especially, watch this. Oh, actually, no. I can't take it as fast anymore. The tires are just a little too far gone. We're just going to give him a little tap here as a car goes off. And that car just gave us a 2x for doing absolutely nothing. We gave him all the room in the world, and he somehow still managed to hit us. Very impressive stuff. I probably coming off a little harsh there, but I mean, we were as far to the right as we possibly could be, and he just smacked our rear quarter panel. Still feel that front end lifting up. We just ran another pretty dang fast lap, but not our fastest. Now, he is holding us up just a little bit, but he has a better first hairpin than we do. And he brakes pretty early for most of the other corners. But he has a better line than us as well. Alright, I'm gonna try and lock in here. I might go a little quiet, because I would love to get this last spot, but I don't know if I'm capable. I think he might be just a little too good for us. Well, I don't know, because he does stuff like that, but then he'll put on absolute banger corners right when we get up on him. Ah, here we go. Let's go on his inside.
Still there. Clear.
Thank you. And now he let us by there.
White flag. One more lap to go.
I think he knows that he's gonna get the slipstream, so he's just gonna let us by.
New fast flat for you.
We got a new fastest lap. That's pretty swell. That was a good corner. Not enough to remove him from the slipstream, but enough that I don't think he can catch us unless we really mess up. Good corners there. Yeah, we actually did get a slightly better run than him through there, but he will still catch up. He's within the slip. Car in front's just a little too far, I think, for us to really catch. Oh, we are taking off tracks here.
Go right.
That was the car in front. And that is one more spot. Looks like we are putting distance on him as well. I can't tell if we're catching the car in front. But they are 5 seconds ahead, and I can't say I can make that up all in one lap. So I think this will be potentially the final running order as we come to the line here. It's not over yet, though. We do have the car behind to worry about, and he is going to get a pretty decent run on us on this last backstretch. All I can do is hope that we can put enough distance that he can't make a move. And we're going to try to break the slipstream here by running the outside, which people don't normally do. We're going to give as little of a lift as we can, and we are pretty much home free.
Car stops on the right.
And just like that, we were across the line, and we went from 24th place in this race and spinning out on the first lap
All right. There's
to
ticket flag.
a 6th place finish. That is pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. Let's get off this track here. We're just clogging up people doing their cooldowns. Oh, what a wonderful livery this is. Is this the winner? Yes, this is the winner. Congrats off. Congrats off. Hats off to you. I'm going to go take the thumbnail, and I will be right back to show you the awesome numbers. Here are the numbers. What a wild one. Honestly impressed we even gained safety rating. We gained some I rating. Much needed after crashing out of like 3 road races in a row, just trying to get a clean one. I mean, we gained so many free spots. We started in 24th as the 24 car without qualifying, and we made it all the way to 6th place. Absolutely insane stuff there. I just cannot believe we finished that high. That being said, that's all for this one, and I will see you guys in the next one.